Good morning. Welcome to Kila Chari Torah's daily review of Maimonides' 613 mitzvahs, Taryag Mitzvot, Sefer HaMitzvahs, for Tuesday, November 16th. Next prohibition the Rambam lists is the prohibition of eating and drinking to excess. The Torah says, do not eat with the blood, so that since we have a separate prohibition of removing the blood from slaughtered animals, which we spoke about the other day, the rabbis are left to explain exactly what this means. If we think about the mitzvah of Ben Sorer Umora, the wayward and rebellious son, who drinks in a gluttonous eats in a gluttonous fashion, drinks in a drunken, excessive fashion, that leads to his death. Also to the fact that when people behave in this manner, it brings them to acts of violence. So the way this is explained is we're forbidden from eating and drinking to excess. We should not, even with kosher, strictly kosher food, with glatt kosher food and with beautiful kosher wine, we are still forbidden, according to this mitzvah of the Rambam, to eat and drink to excess, not to indulge ourselves in an overly gluttonous or intemperate fashion. Okay, next, another mitzvah we'll talk about today is the prohibition, well known or forbidden to eat on Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur, the only fast in the entire Torah. All the other fasts are rabbinic in origin, Shavas B'Tammuz, 17th of Tammuz, Tisha B'Av, fast of Esther, others are fasts which the rabbis decreed, ordained based on sad events in our history that they wanted to commemorate and keep imprinted on the minds of the Jewish people through fast days. However, the Torah tells us only to fast on one day, V'nisem es nafshosechem, on Yom Kippur. You have to afflict your souls on Yom Kippur. So we're forbidden to eat on this fast day, this Day of Atonement. And it's discussed in the beginning, of course, in Tractate Yoma, but also in the Tractate Kerisos, which deals with sins which incur excision, and of course, superseding this mitzvah is the mitzvah v'chai bahem. So, of course, someone who is in danger of life or even limb, perhaps, if they do in fact fast on Yom Kippur, should speak with a competent, responsible halachic authority and determine if in fact they are commanded to fast on Yom Kippur, or if their commandment is rather to eat and to live in order to fulfill other mitzvahs. So important to keep that in mind. And nevertheless, for most of us, the prohibition inheres of fasting on Yom Kippur in accordance with the Rambam's prohibition number 196 in the list of 365 prohibitions. Please join us again tomorrow, and we'll speak more about the various prohibited foods, how and when they come to be prohibited. Join us then. Have a good day.